Hello, hello everyone. Good afternoon to you. Yeah, can you guys hear me very well? No, okay. So yes, I'm trying to pull up all the documents that we're going to need for today. As you already know, my name is Jean, and I will be running the session today. Today we're going to learn the German first level, which is A1, A1. And I prepared everything that you're going to need to get started. And depending on the reasons that you have, this is a language that are going to be very, very helpful in terms of um, getting the opportunities, kind of uh, improving the competency of anyone who lands in on the job market, and also um, taking advantage of all the opportunities that are available in Germany, Switzerland, and in Austria. And obviously, there's a topic that we'll be going deeper into outside the class. And I just wanted to get started and to introduce you to the language that you need and which will be very, very helpful and useful. So yeah, to get started, I would like to basically start by a game that is designed to help people know each other. But since we are not in a present right now, I think we will skip that one for a in-person session. And quickly, I'm going to pull up our material, and then we get started. And just get access to everything that we're going to need. I hope you guys have the copy. Usually here we use the version that is A1.1. So basically the whole A1 is divided into three um, sections. And now we're going to start with A1. Just give me a moment so I can plug everything in. Right. Of course, we have the mention book, and that has the Kursbuch, and it also has the Arbeitsbuch, and those are two different books that we're going to be using in this session. And as you know, I'm calling in from Kigali, and that's where I'm going to be based for part of this session, unless if I'm traveling, in that case will be notified in case anyone might be around, and I can connect as needed. Yes, that's that. And now I am pulling up the Kursbuch. Just a second. Here we go. Yeah, I share my screen. Well, it's going to take 1 or 2 seconds. Right. Okay, so the first chapter as we go along is this one called Ich bin Nicole. Hello, ich bin Nicole. That is to say, hello, my name is Nicole, or I am Nicole. And with that one, we basically start with a short summary of what this first chapter entails. It does have the first section, which is part of hören, listening, and sprechen, speaking. And in hören and sprechen, we have sich begrussen, which means to greet people, and verabschieden, which means to basically say farewells when you're about to leave. So basically, when you meet someone for the first time, you do what they call begrüßen, or to greet people. And once you leave them, you also do what they call verabschieden, which is to say your farewell, say goodbye, and you go. And that will be going deeper as we go along. These words, you guys will be getting more and more familiar as we move along with the course. And under the begrussung or the begrussen, and we have a word called Hallo, it's hello, and choose, which is goodbye. And then we're also going to see what we call nach dem Befinden Fragen. That's a question you ask someone to find out how they are. And it's a question called the Vigets. Vigets is a question you ask someone when you want to know how they're doing. It basically means how are you or how's this going? And we have Sich und andere vorstellen. That means to introduce other people. So let's say you are in a meeting or in a networking session where you meet other people, and you are with some of colleagues and you're meeting more other friends and introduce them, you introduce your friends to other people. And that means you are saying, okay, hello, my name is this, and this is my colleague, or this is my friend, this is my girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, introducing other people. And in this chapter, we'll be having an example which is called Das ist Paco. That is Paco. That is Paco. So you meet someone and he's like, this person is called that. That is Paco. And er kommt aus. It means he comes from. That's when you're introducing someone, hey, this is Paco, and he comes from, let's say, Rwanda. And this is Olive or Olivier Diane that comes from Rwanda, for example. Yes, and we also have Wortfelder. Some of the words we'll be dealing with will have to do with Laender, which means countries. Most of the vocabularies we'll be handling in this chapter are related to countries, knowing where you're from, where your friends is from, and then you can get to learn how different countries are called in German. And we also have alphabet. We have a part of alphabets, and under the area of grammatic, that's grammar. We have conjugation. We'll be conjugating verb to be called. The name. Ich heiße. My name is. I am called. Du heißt. And we'll also be looking into the W-Fragen. W-Fragen, it's W questions. V is W, Fragen, questions. And that's a quick summary. And I think we can get started with some of the first questions that we have here. And then, first of all, we have a photo. So you look at this photo and you note down what you think this photo means. What do you see in this photo? What do you see in the photo? I'll just give it 2 minutes to note down some of the things, as many things as we can, maybe up to 5 or 10 things that you see. 5 should be a good enough. What do you see in the photo? Anything that you see, you note it down. Give it 2 minutes, 12:56, I think 12:58 will be done. And then we'll move on with the questions that we have. and more minutes. All right. So what do you see? Mhm. Just give it a couple of seconds. Mhm. The comments, a woman. How old do you think this woman is? How old do you think this woman is? It's two women, two men, croissant, spoon, eyeglasses, necklace. Mm, yes, this is she's a number of people around. When like they're somewhere in the party or meeting and they get to connect in certain way. Um, but yes, so now we are going to play an audio and then we're going to try and get introduced to the language. Yeah.
Eins. Hallo, ich bin Nicole. 6. Wo wohnt Winfried? Ja, hallo? Wer ist denn da? Winfried. Ah, ja. Oh, Winfried. Wohnt er in Freiburg? Wohnt er in Zürich? In Köln? In Frankfurt? Wohnt er in Stuttgart? Wohnt er in Hamburg? Wo wohnt Winfried? Wo wohnt Winfried? Wohnt er in Schwerin? Wohnt er in München? In Bonn? In Berlin? Wohnt er in Bamberg? Wohnt er in Wien? Wo wohnt Winfried? Wo wohnt Winfried?
Okay. So we have here the first question. It's a hören Sie, listen, wie heißt das Lied? Listen, how is the song called? And we're going to play an audio. That's one I just played. And we listen to the audio and then we try to find out how this song is called. And the question is, welche deutschen Namen kennen Sie noch? Okay. Which names do you find in the audio, or do you know any German name. Okay. Since most people have never been, we'll probably share a few of the typical German names that we know. In Germany, we find some people be called names like Müller, Schmidt, Daniel, Schreier, Jan, Julia. Those are some of the names that you find people called. And the more people you meet, the more names then you know. That's just an example of names that you can find. Yeah, so but to begin with, when we go on that was number one. Here on B, we have an Kettenspiele. This is a small game where it helps people to speak. And the speaking goes as in sprechen Sie. Hallo, ich bin. Say hello, my name is. Okay. So that's a group activity where people go in groups and you go one by one. You say, hello, my name is, and you hallo, ich bin, und wer bist du? Hello, my name is, and who are you? Hallo, ich heiße. So you can either say ich bin, or you can say ich heiße. Those are two different ways to introduce yourself. You say ich bin, and then you add your name, or ich heiße, and then you add your name. Okay. And there are different ways to introduce yourself. And coming back, and that's a very good activity that you do together with other people. And now number two. So when you want to know how someone else is called, you say, wer bist du? Who are you? Okay. So that's that one. Yes, so to begin with here, we start with a little bit of grammar, which we ultimately need to introduce ourselves. And so we'll be needing a few of vocabularies, and it will be much better to learn these vocabularies and find out how we can conjugate them. And then I think that will be very, very helpful for you guys. I'm going to pull up what we call a whiteboard. I hope this feature shows up quickly. And let's look at this one. Just one, I can just be stopping to share. And then we look at this little piece of grammar. And then so we then take it from there. Okay. A couple of seconds. So yeah, what we call a whiteboard. And second, then we pull up and then we can write confident. Yeah. Yes, it seems like the whiteboard is it's loading. Just give it a couple of seconds. Should be okay. Yes, so we have verb to be, sign. Okay. First of all, let's start by learning the pronouns that we need. We have I, it's called ich. Ich, you is do, and then she is he, and he is er, and it is. This is the first singular pronouns. And then we have the plural, which is wir, it means me, and er, that's you in the plural, you all, as many people. And then sie, this sie can be used to mean they, or it can mean someone that you respect as, it can mean more in French, for example, you have what they call vous, which is you, but a very respected person. So this Z can also have the same meaning, but it can also be used as they. Okay. We'll be clarifying more and more as we get into these questions. Of course, not a few, but anyway, the bit taking it from there. That's the beginning of it. And then if you want to start conjugate a verb, we have ich bin. This literally means I am. Then du bist. That is you are. It's she, he, it is. Then down on the plural, wir sind, seid, and sie sind. You can see here on wir and on sie is the same thing. So as we say in English, we are and they are. You can see here and here are the same thing. We are. You all in the plural are, and we and they. Okay. So that's the first problem in it. I'll be keeping it for later. We'll be coming back to this little piece up here. And we also want to need another verb called Heissen. Heissen is to be called. My name, I'm cold. I am cold. My name is. Okay. What person? This is a very new character, a very specific German character. But the more you use this kind of language, the more you get used to this sort of programming, and you get so used to using these few characters. There's a few more, but we'll be highlighting them as we get on them. Back to the subject is ich bin or ich heiße. Is I'm going to put a little bold on this one to show you the formulation on regular verbs, how they go and how they behave. So ich heiße, I am cold. Yeah. And du heißt Übung. So, cold. Then you add your name. This one is only used for names. And then we have C, A, S, heißt. Okay. Mm, yes. Then when it comes to the plural, say wir, wir, heißt, er, heißt. And then we come down to the last aspect, which is sie in the plural or they. Yeah. Yeah, we need to correct a little bit. It's Heissen and sie Heissen. As you can see on the third plural subject, sie is the same as on the first plural subject. And the first person on the first plural is the same thing as the last one. On we and they is the same thing. By then, you can see this letters in color or in bold. Those are the last ending of most verbs that are regular verbs. And then, so in a few words, we basically take the infinitive is an infinitive which ends with en, which shows that it's an infinitive, of course. And for the first personal pronoun, I or is, you remove en and you only add a. Or you just remove this n and you only have a remaining here. And on the second, we can see that we moved en and we put a t. And on the third singular pronoun, we also remove the N, we add the T. And on here, on the first plural pronoun, we kept the EN again. And on the second personal plural pronoun, we added a T. And on the last one was have EN. Yeah, so in a few words, the first one has a, the second one has a T or ST depending on the verb, and the third also has T or EST. And here we have EN, here we have a T, here we have EN. These are a few things we're going to keep on practicing and getting back into as we go along. But this was a quick summary of the verbs. And we just looked at Sein. We're also going to look at Heissen. And we keep on moving as the time goes on. Those are the things we're going to be using for this session. Apart from Heissen, we also have another verb called kommen, to come. Yeah, kommen. We have in Ich komme, du, nach. So removing EN, we add E, and then du kommst. There's an EST and ST. And then we go on the next one, which is air. So that is to say, she, that's Z, that's she, air, that's he, or ES, that's it, and then come. And you can see here we have E, here we have ST, and here we have T, after removing the EN, which shows infinitive. Yeah. And then on the plural, we have here. Yeah. Yeah. Kommen. This one is the names here. And then we have here come. Is a T. We have Z. Okay. Yes. Later on. Quickly, I'll probably talk a bit about the structure. And the way we structure the verbs is that we have a subject, for example, and then a verb comes after. But in all situations, we have a verb is always on the second position. Ich is a subject that's the first position, and Heiß, that's a verb on second position. There are different situations where we have to arrange the verbs depending on whether we're asking a question or we're just making a statement or whether we have a W question. But the verb always remains on the second position. That's something we keep on discussing as we get deeper, deeper, and deeper into the content. But it's a very important structure topic. Now, back to first share these notes for later access. Okay. Also put some of these in the chat for easy access. Okay. Now, questions. Bring back the questions that we need. Give it 1 minute. Hmm. Now, apart from these verbs, we're also going to look at what we call W questions. W-Fragen. Okay. Fragen, which will help us to ask questions. Get a new board. There will be like only three W questions, and and those ones are there. On page 12. Page 12, we have there. We have the, and we have woher. See, there it's rather means who, the means how, and woher usually would mean from where. Also have what we call wohin, which means to where. That shows that where are you going, wohin. And wohin have wo, which simply means where. Um, we'll be going deeper and deeper into them, but for now, let's focus on these three with a few examples in use, and we'll keep on meeting them through questions, and we'll be reminded, and we'll be basically repeating all of them as we go along. And an example, we have there starts. Start. For you, we have, for example, you, Heissen. This basically means how are you, or that's a literal translation, or it would just mean what's your name. That's a literal translation. Just means what your name or how you call it in the end. And for example, what here comes to where you come from. Okay. So I will have a few tools that you need to use to tackle this challenge, these first questions. And we get to practice along the way. Let's just give it a few seconds. We'll pull back again the questions. Later on, we'll be talking about the alphabet, as I said in the summary, and a few more interesting stuff. So I would say let's take a 5 minutes break, and then we come back and continue with where we just left off. Okay. Any questions? questions, comments. Muted, I think. So welcome back, everyone. And yes. We're back. And let me just pull up again the text, and we take it from there. So here we are. So a bit of that one on my side. But yeah, let's actually hmm, so hören Sie und grüßen Sie an. Ich heiße Winfried, ich heiße Paco. Okay. Wenn Audio kann.
Aufgabe 2a. Hallo, ich heiße Paco. Und wer bist du?
Ich heiße Nicole.
Yes, yes, yes. So the context here is people with someone was somewhere in public and we're playing their audios quite out loud, and someone else heard what they were saying. They kind of call someone and like, hello, my name is Paco and I live in Switzerland and so on. But then the call got cut before the person could finish the whole call. I'll just give you a few more seconds to hear it.
2a.
So you have the first one is
Lektion 1. Hallo, ich bin Nicole. Aufgabe 1.
section 1. Hello, my name is Nicole. Hallo, ich heiße Nicole. And Lektion 1. This one, the Lektion 1. And then Aufgabe 1a. That's to say activity A1.
Und Winfried.
And the question here is wo wohnt Winfield? Where does Winfield live? Okay. That's a phone ringing.
Ja.
No response.
Ja.
It's Winfield. Ich komme aus Oster.
Ja.
Ich wohne in That's a song, no? Okay.
Wohnt er in Freiburg? Wohnt er in Zürich? In Köln?
Aufgabe 2a. Hallo, ich heiße Paco.
Ich heiße Paco.
Ich heiße Nicole.
Nicole. Ich heiße Paco. Ich heiße Nicole. Ich heiße Paco. Ich heiße Nicole.
Hallo,
Hallo,
ich heiße Paco.
ich heiße Paco.
Und wer bist du?
Wer bist du?
Ich heiße
Ich heiße Nicole. Das End. Then you go to the next one. Ich komme aus Mexiko. I say I come from Mexico. I can say ich komme aus Rwanda. I come from Rwanda. Ich komme aus Deutschland. I come from Germany. Ich komme aus der USA. I come from the US. So here we have an activity. Wer sagt was? Who says what? Okay, hören Sie das Gespräch weiter und ordnen Sie zu. Listen to the conversation again or continue hearing the conversation and basically match. We're going to be matching what was said and the person who said it. We have two people here. We have someone called Paco, the man, and Nicole, the woman. So where comes to, where do you come from? I was Spanish, from Spain, and someone else answers, no, nine. Ich komme aus Mexiko. No, I come from Mexico. Du kommst aus Deutschland, huh? You come from Germany, huh? Aus der Schweiz, from Switzerland. Ich komme aus Österreich. Okay, I come from Austria, Autriche. Okay, so here we get an opportunity to learn about countries. Spanian, 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 Spanian. Spain, Mexico, Deutschland, Germany, der Schweiz, Switzerland, Österreich, Austria, Autriche. Okay. Now, we play the audio quickly and we try to gather as much words as we can. And we also get to learn new words and new vocabularies along the way. And I think that would be very, very helpful for us. Yeah. Activity 3.
Woher kommst du, Paco? Aus Spanien.
Where do you come from, Paco?
Nein, ich komme aus Mexiko.
Aus Mexiko. Wow.
Und woher kommst du? Nein, Moment. Du kommst aus Deutschland.
Mhm.
Aus der Schweiz.
Nein, ich komme aus Österreich.
Aus Österreich.
Badam, bam, 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 badam.
One more time. Have the words. We try to understand if the words were said by the man or by the woman. Okay. Activity 3.
Woher kommst du, Paco? Aus Spanien.
Nein, ich komme aus Mexiko.
Aus Mexiko. Wow.
Und woher kommst du? Nein, Moment. Du kommst aus Deutschland.
Mhm.
Aus der Schweiz.
Nein, ich komme aus Österreich.
Aus Österreich.
Badam, bam, 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 badam.
Okay. So the man starts the conversation.
Aufgabe 3.
Woher kommst du? Aus Spanien?
Woher kommst du,
Woher
Paco?
kommst du, Paco?
Aus Spanien.
Aus Spanien? Der woman.
Nein, ich komme aus
Nein, ich
Mexiko.
komme aus Mexiko. Der
Aus
Mann.
Mexiko.
Aus
Wow.
Mexiko. Wow.
Und woher
Und
kommst du?
woher kommst du?
Nein,
Nein,
Moment.
Moment.
Du kommst aus
Moment.
Deutschland.
Du kommst aus Deutschland, ne? Der Mann.
Aus
Aus
der
der
Schweiz.
Schweiz. Der Mann again.
Nein, ich
Nein,
komme aus
ich
Österreich.
komme aus Österreich. Der woman.
Aus
Don't come.
Österreich.
Österreich.
Badam, bam, 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 badam.
Okay. Vergessen Sie und vergleichen Sie mit A. So we are looking at these two sentences and we're going to use these letters from A to try to fill these two. Vergessen Sie und vergleichen Sie mit A. Basically complete and compare with A. Okay. So, woher kommst du? Do you have anything about for hair around here? Do you have any for hair around here? For hair combs is ST to, okay. Hier ich komme, komme, ich komme aus Mexiko. Here the case ends the verb, it's E, ST, or EN. It's E. Ich komme aus Mexiko. Okay. Yeah, here is a small detail about countries. There are countries that starts with article, and there are countries which start without article. You see, aus Deutschland, Spain, without an article, but when we reach on a country like Schweiz, we have aus der Schweiz. Okay. Aus dem Iran. Okay. Aus der Türkei. Aus dem Iran. There are countries with articles. Okay. So we're going forward. Hier hören Sie und ordnen Sie. Hören Sie und ordnen Sie. So you listen and you order countries with music. Okay.
Aufgabe 4. 1. Zwei.
Okay. So wer sagt was? Who says what? Sagt comes from the verb sagen, which means to say. Sagen. So, hören Sie das Gespräch weiter und rufen Sie an. Listen to the conversation again and cross depending on who says what. We say we have the person called Paco, the man, we have Nicole, our new friend, and then we have someone else called Wachter, Madame Wachter. Repeat, Madame or Frau Wachter. Okay. Wie geht's? How are you? We say good. Danke. Und wie geht's Ihnen? The very, very specific vocabulary. This Ihnen is used in formal greeting. How good? Good also, or good too. Das ist Paco. That's Paco. And Paco then greets Guten Tag, Frau Wachter. Woher kommen Sie? Where do you come from? And this Sie is very formal. Okay. Wie geht's? How are you? Good. Danke. Good. Thank you. Und wie geht's Ihnen? This is different between wie geht's, which is how are you in formal, and wie geht's Ihnen. And how are you? That is formal. Yeah, there's a formal wie geht's, and wie geht's Ihnen. That's more like how are you, Sam? But it's in a formulation of asking how are you. Let's just put on to you quickly, and then we connect again on this grammar, okay?
Ja, hallo. Hallo, Frau Wachter. Wie geht's? Gut, danke. Ja, hallo. Hallo, Frau Wachter. Wie geht's? Gut, danke. Und wie geht's Ihnen? Ja, hallo. Hallo, Frau Wachter. Wie geht's? Gut, danke. Und wie geht's Ihnen? Auch gut. Ach ja, das ist Paco. Und das ist Frau Wachter.
Guten Tag, Frau Wachter.
Guten Tag, Herr
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez. Woher kommen Sie? Aus Spanien?
Nein,
Er kommt aus Mexiko. Ah, aus Mexiko.
Ja,
Tja, also, dann auf Wiedersehen, Herr Rodriguez.
auf Wiedersehen, Frau Wachter.
Tschüss. Tschüss.
Aufgabe. Den Frieden.
Ja, hallo. Hallo, Frau Wachter. Wie geht's? Gut, danke. Und wie geht's Ihnen? Auch gut. Ach ja, das ist Paco. Und das ist Frau Wachter.
Guten Tag, Frau Wachter.
Guten Tag, Herr
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez. Wie kommen Sie? Aus Spanien?
Nein, ich.
Er kommt aus Mexiko. Ah, aus Mexiko. Also, dann auf Wiedersehen, Herr Rodriguez.
Auf Wiedersehen, Frau Wachter.
Tschüss. Tschüss.
Yeah, so woher kommst du? Where do you come from? We have a bit of grammar. We have kommen and Heissen. And there is du, which is you, that is informal, and sie, which can be you, which is formal. So du kommst, and du heißt, with the T at the end. And there's sie kommen, and sie heißen. Okay? There's a small differentiation when you're talking to friends, family. You say do, and you come talking to people who are formal, maybe leaders or customers or new people. You address them with Z. Sometimes you might need to ask whether you should use do or Z, depending on the situation. If you don't know people, you ask them, should we use do or should we use Z? And they tell you. Or you watch how they address you and you reciprocate, you do the same thing. If they're using do on you, you might just need to do as well. But if you're not sure, maybe it's your manager and they're using do, but you're like, okay, should I use do or should I should I use the form? You ask them and they tell you, and then you take it from there. Okay. So, was sagt Frau Wachter? What does Madame Wachter say? They get and see. Here we have Nicole, that's the lady, and the Frau Wachter is the other lady or Frau woman whom they respected. So Nicole says, woher kommst du? Aus Spanien. Where do you come from, Paco? From Spain. And Frau Wachter says, Rodriguez. Woher? A part of the audio where they mentioned this conversation. Quickly.
Aufgabe.
Ach ja, das ist Paco. Und das ist Frau Wachter.
Guten Tag, Frau Wachter.
Tag, Herr
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez. Huh? Rodriguez?
Woher kommen Sie? Aus
Okay.
Spanien. Und das ist Frau Wachter.
Guten Tag, Frau Wachter.
Wait.
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez? Woher kommen Sie? Woher kommen Sie? So something we definitely know. Woher kommen Sie? You can see there is a Z up there, which means it's formal. And it's conjugated as the third person pronoun. Woher kommen Sie? Yeah, kommen Sie. We have Z, which goes with a family name. C goes with family name. And do goes with a first name. say Herr Rodriguez is Mr. Rodriguez. Frau Wachter is Mr. is Madame or Miss Wachter. So in here, in this language, Madame and Miss are the same thing. They are both Frau. And then you add the last name. Herr, which is Sir or Mr. And then we add the family name also. And when you are conjugating this context, you use Sie. And du is an informal for friends and close people plus a first name. Okay, Nicole, Paco, and so John, Peter, Diana, and so on. Okay. Die Sprache üben, du oder sie. Okay. Question whether we should go on do or on sie. Just pull up an activity book and we go on page 73. How much time we have? We have about 40 minutes, no? Yeah. Page 73. 47473. So the question is whether we should use do or if we should use sie. Rufen Sie, fragen und antworten Sie. Okay, we're looking at the situation. We have an informer, du, and formal sie. Okay, wie heißt du? These are two friends who are talking. Wie heißt du? What's your name? You say, ich heiße Eva. Just coming back to the table we had earlier. It's a do because with his first name. Wie heißt du? Ich heiße Eva. This is the first name. Woher kommst du, Eva? Ich komme aus. And then you add the country. Ich komme aus. Then you add the country I come from. Congo. I have come from Tanzania. That's an informal situation. Now, on this side, we have a formal setting that says in the networking event, you are talking about business, you are talking investments, you are talking school, you are talking work. Because some people who are new, or you are in leadership, you are talking leaders and so on. So wie heißen Sie? Wie heißt du? Wie heißen Sie? And then you say, ich heiße Eva Kowalska. You can see this one goes with a family name. You say a first name, but what's important in this context, the last name. Eva is a first name, Kowalska, a family name, a last name. Okay, and woher kommen Sie, Frau Kowalska? Where do you come from, Madame Kowalska? And then Madame Kowalska is supposed to say, ich komme aus, and then you add the country, ich komme aus Deutschland, I come from Germany, ich komme aus the USA, I come from the US. Ich komme aus Rwanda, I come from Rwanda. Okay. Yeah, that was a quick exercise. Help us address this question. Yeah. Now, I have another example here. Guten Tag, Frau Riemann. Wie geht's Ihnen? Good morning, Madame Lehmann. How are you? And Madame Lehmann replies, good, danke, good, thank you, good. Und Ihnen? And you? And you reply, auch good, good too. Yeah. This is an informal setting. Sie sind auf einer Konferenz. You are in a meeting. How do you handle the conversations? Here on B, Sie sind auf einer Party. You are in a party. So sagen Sie du, der Vorname, first name, sagen Sie du. They use du. Okay. And in a conference, der Vorname und Familienname. You have use first name and family name, or you use only family name with Madame, for example, or Mr. Frau und Herr, no? Okay, let's come back to the party. Hello, Natalia, wie geht's? Hello, Natalia, how are you? And then the response here is very good, very good. Und dir? And you? Where? On this has we had und Ihnen. That's a formal. And you, what's the formal? Say und dir, it's informal. For a party, you know, where you are in a casual setting. And then the response here is escaped. It to say it goes. Yeah, it's usually not, maybe not amazing, but it's okay. It goes. Escaped. So, yeah, that was our quick exercise. Now, let's get back to the book and continue. We have about 85 minutes, and we'll be close, and then you take it from there after. Okay. So, hören Sie noch einmal und ergänzen Sie. Listen one more time and complete. Okay. Let's play the audio again, and then we take it from there.
Aufgabe 6c.
Activity 6C. Okay.
Ach ja, das ist Paco. Und das ist Frau Wachter.
Guten Tag, Frau Wachter.
Das ist Paco.
Rodriguez.
How do I write it? So we're going to go as we go along.
Aufgabe 6c.
Ach ja, das ist Paco.
Das ist Paco. Okay, und
Das ist
and und das and that. So we put here that is Frau Wachter. That is Madame Wachter, for example. Okay. Now we go to the next person speaking.
Wachter.
Guten Tag.
So guten Tag. Guten Tag. Okay. So that's the first greeting we're going to note on the side. So now we have had different greetings. How would we greet people? I've had hello, which is hello so far. And then we have here guten Tag or good day. Then more. So good morning, good afternoon. How do you say all of this? Then yeah. So we need an example. Let's put them back. We say we need good morning. A good afternoon. And good evening. Good evening. No, that's the greeting. Then we have farewells for goodbye. We just say goodbye. The formal one. This is shoes, for example. Then we have the informal. Then I have formal, which is out. It does that. Okay. Good. So yeah. Make the video.
Ach ja, das ist Paco.
Das ist
Und das ist Frau Wachter.
Das ist Frau
Guten
Wachter.
Tag, Frau Wachter.
Tag, Frau Wachter. Sehr guten Tag, guten. So, er ist hier und der ist Frau Wachter. Und das ist Frau Wachter. Guten Tag, Frau Wachter. Ich sehe guten Tag. Guten here we put Tag, Wachter. And here we have guten Tag, Herr. And then you add the name, no? Okay.
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Woher kommen Sie?
Woher
Aus
kommen
Spanien.
Sie? Aus Spanien?
Nein,
Er kommt aus Mexiko. Ah, aus Mexiko.
Ja.
Spanien?
nein,
Er kommt aus Mexiko. Ah, aus Mexiko.
ja,
Er oder sie kommen und sein. Er kommt, er ist. Er kommt aus Mexiko. So bekannte Persönlichkeiten, known or famous personalities. Wer ist das? Who is that? And that is Angela Merkel, who was the German Chancellor 2012 or 2012 until 2016 or 2020. And that is Mother Teresa, Macedonian nun, well-known model of kindness in the Western world now. All right, so Return to page 77. So that you can name different people. And that is page 77. We have the name Angel Malke from Germany. We have Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. That's something you can just write on Google and find out where the person is from. Just come on Google and find and write in the name, for example, some names, some people you might not know, and those ones, that's it, did go. Yeah, this is Mahatma Gandhi. Then you write Indian, Großbritannien, that's Great Britain. Gross means big. Britannia, Großbritannien, Great Britain. Mother Teresa, Mother means mother. Then we can take it from there. We have Wolfgang. What else was that? Yeah. German composed the country here is Deutschland. Speech does not look familiar, but we have Cleopatra, which we suppose is from Egypt. It has Cleopatra, the queen of Egypt in the past. So this one is Egyptian. So So Egypt, and that becomes, it does have a different version of it. Then we have Indian, it then becomes Indian. Okay, Mother Teresa, Macedonian. Teresa. Albanian, Indian. So it's half Albanian, half Indian. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Now, that was that. And we get back to our ship. Okay. We have a couple of questions, and then we move to the alphabets, and then we'll be ready to go. Was sagen die Personen? What do these people say? What sagen to say die Personen? What says the people? Hören Sie noch einmal. Listen one more time. Und ordnen Sie zu. And basically match. We'll be matching the name of the person and what they say. We have someone called Nicole and we have Frau Wachter, Madame Wachter. Okay. We try to differentiate the voices as you go along, and that's in itself is part of the learning. Again, we have do. In the case of do, we say wie geht's, and or we can say wie geht es dir. Wie geht is a short, it's an abbreviation for wie geht es dir. How is it going for you, or how are you doing? You say Sie. When you have Sie, we say wie geht's, for example, or we can say wie geht es Ihnen. Okay. Wie geht es Ihnen? That's an informal. And wie geht es dir is informal. It's an informal. This one is formal. Okay. So we do a quick listen, and then we answer the questions. Okay. Activity 7.
Ja, hallo.
Hallo.
Hallo, Frau Wachter.
Hallo.
Wie geht's?
So here is how it went. So someone, Frau Wachter, greeted Nicole and he says hello, which should say hello. And Nicole says, hello, Frau Wachter. Hello, Madame Wachter. From this conversation, we can hear that Frau Wachter was the first one to greet. Okay. And Nicole responded. So hello, and then he said hello, Frau Wachter, hello, Madame Wachter. Okay, Madame Wachter was the one to say hello to begin the conversation. And Nicole came up, so it's easier for you guys to know who is who.
Danke.
Aufgabe 7.
Ja, hallo.
Hello. Now Nicole.
Hallo, Frau Wachter.
Hello, Frau Wachter. Wie geht's?
Danke.
Now Nicole says wie geht's? Okay. And Frau Wachter says gut, danke, this one.
Und wie geht's Ihnen?
And say again, she continues. She answers good, thank, and she continues. If he gets Ihnen, she's asking Nicole. So Frau Wachter is asking Nicole, she says, wie gets in. So here we continue to Frau. We link this one with Frau Wachter. Then we continue.
Auch
Auch gut. Nicole says auch gut. Nicole goes here. So that's it. Okay, good. So, die Sprache oben nach dem Befinden Fragarbeit, sie auf Seite 37. We have an activity on page 73. Okay. No, Sie sind auf ein, oh, this one we have worked on it. Okay. Yeah, I think this one, we also covered it earlier. So we continue. Now we go to the alphabets. Now we're going to the learn alphabets. You read, you reply. Okay. Hören Sie und sprechen Sie nach. Okay. I speak, you listen, and then repeat. Okay. But then also we have an audio which will be going along with.
A,
A, B,
C,
C, D, E,
F,
F, G,
H,
H, I,
J,
J,
A,
K,
L,
L,
M,
M,
N,
N,
O,
O,
P,
P,
Q,
U,
R,
R,
S,
S,
T,
T, U,
V,
V,
W,
V,
X,
X,
Y,
Y,
Z,
Z,
E,
A,
A,
A. That one is very interesting. We have A, which is okay. U, S, Z, and that was it.
Umlaut, von Z,
Z up here. A,
A, Umlaut,
A,
Ö,
E,
O, Umlaut,
U, E,
S,
S,
Z,
S. This one is U umlaut, and O umlaut, and A umlaut, which is just these letters, and A with two dots at the top, or O with two dots at the top, and U at the top, two dots. And this looks like B, but it's not B. It can also be written as 2S. Okay, so we can just read again.
von
Epsilon,
Z,
Z, A,
A, Umlaut,
A. This one's Ö,
Umlaut,
Yes. Okay, gut. Now, this one, diskutieren Sie Ihren Namen. Mein Name ist Valeria Wolf. My name is Valeria Wolf. Wie bitte? What, please? Ich buchstabiere. I spell. Buchstabieren is to spell. Spelling your name. Buchstabieren. Okay, this is where you need to know how to say all the alphabets. Okay, V, L, E, R, I, E, P, U, L, F. Okay, I can spell different names. Now, you have begruessungen, different greetings, and let's make a small short list. This one is called begruessung. Okay. This one is greetings. So we have Abschied. This one is following. So it's different kind of goodbyes. So greeting in English, we have, for example, hello. It is hello. Good morning. Greeting. Now again, we try to note everything and then we'll be sending out this one through a screenshot and we'll be discussing again everything through how it breaks or after the sessions. We have about 10 more minutes. And so all the greetings, you can see that they are here. Okay. Hören Sie die Wendungen aus dem Bildlexikon und ordnen Sie zu. Okay. We have the words, like we start the way. Supposed to learn this. And then we feed this small table. And just bring in the whiteboard, but it seems like we can just use the chart instead. We have for begruessung. Greetings. So we have hello. It means hello. Is it a greeting or is it a goodbye? It's a greeting. Okay. We have guten Tag. This one means good day. You can literally use it anytime during the day. Guten Tag. This is good day. That one is a greeting or it's it is continued or is it a goodbye? Okay. So okay. Today we have guten Morgen, which is to say good evening. We have guten and guten Abend, which is to say good evening. And we have good. So all of these ones will be begruessungen. You greet people good day, good morning, good afternoon. That's a good afternoon, which is guten nach Tag. So nach, it's after, mid is middle, Tag is day. It's a guten nach Mittag. Good after midday. Midday, you know, is 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. So afternoon, it's after midday. There's midday, which is 12, and then there is a time that comes after. It's called after midday, after 12, after lunch time. Okay, that's what we call nach Mittag. When you read it together, you say Nachmittag. Guten Nachmittag. Okay. So, what else do we have? We have then what we call Abschieden, which is far away, so saying goodbye. Abschied. Abschied is good Nacht. That one is good night. And then we have gute Nacht. We have choose. This one is informal. Choose, choose, choose. It's also goodbye. Then this one is a formal one. Auf Wiedersehen. It's one auf Wiedersehen. It has, those are two words. Wieder, which says again, and sehen, which is to see. It's more like until we see each other again. Sehen. Okay. Sehen is to see. Wieder is again. Auf Wiedersehen. Until we see each other again. Auf Wiedersehen. Now, we have also something like see you soon, which is bis bald, until soon. This means until, but it means see you soon. Bis bald. We have until, then you add a day. It's bis Montag. Which means see you Monday. Montag is Monday. We'll be learning the days as we go along. So you can change Montag with other days. We say bis Dienstag, see you Tuesday. There is also, for example, bis morgen. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. And there is, for example, see you next week. Bis next Woche. Bis Letzte Woche. So this guy says, see you next week. And there is also you can say have a nice weekend. Schöne Wochenende. Schöne Wochenende. Wochenende. Schön means good. Wochenende is two words. Woch, which means a week, and is end. So weekend. Wochenende. Okay, you can say good holidays. Schöne Urlaub, which is nice holidays. When someone is going in the holidays, okay, we yeah in a conjure, they don't have to work. For example, it says schön Feiertag. That is a holiday. Up there, it should have been nice vacation. There was nice. Yes, this one is nice holiday. And we have something what they call schön Feierabend. Feierabend. This one you said when Feierabend means when you finish work and you go home. That time is called Feierabend. It's a free evening. In evening, you're not supposed to be working. Just when someone is going home, say, oh, schöne Feierabend, schöne Feierabend. Yeah, so that's like good time, free time after work. It's gonna use them after work. Okay. All right, so there was a few of these ones, and that should be it for today. We have Wie heißen Sie? How are you called? Which is formal, but also have Wie heißt du? Which is how also what's your name, but it's an informal. And say, and you reply, ich bin Nicole, or ich heiße Nicole. Wer sind Sie? Who are you? Form or wer bist du? You're also asking someone their name. You can also say, my name is, and so you add your names. My name is Paco Rodriguez. Herkunft, like origin. Woher kommen Sie? Where do you come from? Woher kommst du? That is a form and form one. Then you say, ich komme, I come aus Mexico. So when someone asks you where you're from, you can say, from Mexico, come from Mexico. From Rwanda, come from Rwanda. Or you can say the whole word, the whole sentence. Say, ich komme aus Mexico, I come from Mexico. Okay, and yeah, so you can either include the ich komme to make a full sentence, or you can just leave it like that and say aus Mexico. Now, there's also sich und andere vorstellen. Say introducing yourself and introducing other people. Say das ist Paco, that's Paco, or that is Frau Wachter. That is John, das ist John. Das ist Jean, das ist Frau Wachter. Er oder sie kommt aus Mexiko. They come from Mexico. And then nach dem Befinden Fragen. And those are questions you ask to know how people are doing. Wie geht Ihnen? That is in form of wie geht es Ihnen? Or wie geht's? You can say sehr gut, which is so good, or gut, danke, good, thank you. Okay? Wie geht es Ihnen? Or wie geht's dir? You can say, for example, es geht nicht so gut, which means not so good. Or it can be so good or good. All of this one goes along with the questions. and gut, danke, and Ihnen. You can say good, thank you, and you. And they say you can say auch good, for example. Most good, you can say no, I'm not good, depending on how you want. Auch good means also good. Now, como wieder Wiederholung bitten, to ask for someone to repeat, you say wie bitte, or you can even say bitte, but the best you say wie bitte. It just asks someone to repeat. Okay. So I think that's what we had today. We have used our 2 hours well, with a 10 minutes break. But we do have activities concerning chapter 1. Hallo, ich bin Nicole. And we saw a few things about the verbs, conjugation, ich komme aus, and so on. So countries, Deutschland, Spain, Vienna, ich weiß, auf der Türkei, es ist Turkey. Uh, yeah, yeah. Right, tumestaki. Now, let's go on the other book and we look at some of the activities that we have which go along with chapter 1. Okay, so give it a moment. Arbeitsbuch. And second, these are the questions that we have in here. So we do as homework, and we use a few questions around here. Let's give it a moment so we can very much organize everything. And just leave it up here. Question 1. Question 2. This one, question 5, is a bit of historical context. Yeah, I think this one should be okay. Also, I have a CD, so then it's page. Page 6 to then we have a bit of listening, which will be page 9. On page 9, that's question 1. And question 2. Then come back with a bit of training one. What goes up and then what goes in. The detonation of the front of verbs, front of words. When you speak, how do we end a sentence? Wie heißt du, which is down. Ich heiße Paco, so down. Wer bist du? Du ist up. Wie heißt du? Wie heißt du ist down. Wer bist du? And when it's up, and ich bin Nicole, it's down. We probably go with you. Let's say a bit of donation in that regard. I think we can call it a day today. And we take it from there next week. We just go through these activities. For any questions, reach out on the WhatsApp group so that you can get all the help you need, and we meet again. No. These activities should lead you to next week, but I hope some people can be able to get it done by tomorrow, and we take it from there. Thank you all for your time, and hope you learned something good today, and let's take it from there tomorrow. Thanks, guys.